This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not stopping a Mercer Island street brawl, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio .world.
How would COVID vaccines work in your body? Here are 3 things to know. Number 1, a vaccine is basically a training session for the immune system. Vaccines teach the immune system to look for the key features of a virus. So when a virus does show up, it's ready to fight it off. Number 2, a vaccine gives your body a plan to recognize the virus. Then your immune system starts preparing by making antibodies, or fighter cells, that stay in your blood as protection in case the virus tries to invade. What this means is you get immunity against the disease without having to get sick first. Number 3, when enough people's bodies know how to fight off a virus, it has nowhere to go. That slows the spread. When people get a vaccine, we're able to stop the spread quicker and get closer to ending the pandemic. To learn more, go to covidvaccinewa.org. A message from the state of Washington.
You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio .world. I'm Granville Emerson along with my partner,
Ronald Pepe Bean.
And we host the show Little Line Sports right here on Rainier Avenue Radio .world, where we talk about football, basketball,
Local sports,
national sports, Seahawks,
UW,
Seattle U Redhawks,
Garfield Bulldogs.
all that and more right here on Little Line Sports on Rainier Avenue Radio .world.
Greetings. This is your host, DJ Neftali, Rainier Avenue Radio .world, the best DJ in the Seattle area. You can catch me every Monday at 8 p.m. on YouTube. Like I said, this is DJ Neftali, the best reggae in Seattle, Washington, the best radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio .world. Come on, right?
And welcome to our live studio audience for another exciting edition of Did You Know? And here we go with round 1. Did You Know?
COVID vaccine is free and easy to get. You don't need insurance or an appointment to get your vaccine. Vaccines are available at 3 locations near you.
And now we're going to double the value. Did you know?
The COVID-19 vaccine is always free of cost. You can visit pharmacies, community health centers, and other health providers in your neighborhood.
And now for the lightning round. Did you know?
The Delta variant of COVID is a mutation that has health experts worried because it's twice as contagious.
Then for our finale. Did you know?
The best way to protect yourself from the COVID Delta variant is to get fully vaccinated. Get your vaccine today.
Find out more at kingcounty.gov/vaccine.
Did you know?
Rainier Avenue Radio .world is your 24/7 digital media hub. Tune in at Rainier Avenue Radio .world. Also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and TuneIn apps.
What's good? You're locked into Fresh Juice right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. I'm D Money.
What's up? It's Pint Size Patron.
ID Yourself, you heard? Every Wednesday, 9 to 11, with interviews,
New hip hop and R&B.
straight from Washington streets and worldwide. Don't go nowhere. Here's the first song.
Yeah, I'm that they know it. I drop a hit in the city, promote it. Won't keep me slipping, no killing my focus. I took a break, now reloaded, yeah. Casing this, I go aping this, your feelings, emotions. Need an apron this while I'm baking this, what I give them is pay. When number 2, they got all in their feelings. Shoulda inspired them to get in their bags. Been catching blessings, I ain't got a ceiling. Came through and killed them with pen in the pad. Whole city with me, women and children. Rip at me and give me congrats. Suckers stay yipping, I barely can hear them. Just bumming, I sit back and laugh. Give me the moolah, stupid amounts. I need whatever gon' boost my account. I need you to shut the up about flexing if you ain't gon' scoop you a house. I'm making moves on the road to progression. Don't with no losers, I learned from their lessons and got me some knowledge. But that talking, if you wanna book me, then shoot the deposit. Give me the loot, give me the profit. I do my business with minimal nonsense. I like my women in cinnamon chocolate. I like my liquor identical partner. Sip of the Henny, then get to the bag. They see you winning and get mad. Hustle like that, my city is glad. They know the diff, this trash. I had to get it and triple my price. I need the bag like I'm spending the night. Scared to go broke, I grew up like that. So I move that merch like I'm flipping that white. I rock a show, then I get on a flight. Deposit a check before I even land. Caught me a Lex, buy me some land. Start a little business and get to the millions. Yeah, I got a plan. I want a ball, I got a brand. I want it all. Ain't got the time, don't wanna talk. Ain't about business and don't even call. Don't wanna kick it, I don't wanna build. I way too busy, I don't wanna chill. I gotta get it, I'm focused on meals. All them feelings, I gotta be real. Yeah, I'm that they know it. I drop a hit in the city, promote it. Won't keep me slipping, no killing my focus. I took a break, now reloaded, yeah. Casing this, I go aping this, your feelings, emotions. Need an apron this while I'm baking this. What I give them is
I do unthinkable shit on the daily. Crazy how so many people can hate me. I just be winning, I get to the chicken, roll out the red carpet for all of my babies. Send them to college and raise them with polish. Living the burbs, I'm rubbing off on them, I promise. They gon' salute them and paying with homage. So many hard eyes and go to my comments. I get it straight out the rough. Hit a game winner, that's tough. I'm doing my stuff. They gon' call my phone, but they won't ever call my bluff. Yeah, everything around me is plush. Yeah, I got it straight out the dust. Yeah, run up and get your bust. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Been a fool since middle school. Foil on the spokes inside my inner tube. Been a foreign now, I'm a different dude. Invisalign, my dental smooth. Forever real, they pick and choose. Lace from my head to my tennis shoes. And they say I keep it way too solid in my interviews. Only know one way, that's foot on the gas. Play with my name and my foot in your made me a lane, now we hook to the cash. Up in my Rari, I'm doing the dash. Paper I'm touching is different, bitch, I'm on a new level. New level. Money the root of all evil, then bitch, I'm a blue devil. A blue devil.
Yeah, I'm that they know it. I drop a hit in the city, promote it. Won't keep me slipping, no killing my focus. I took a break, now reloaded, yeah. Casing this, I go aping this, your feelings, emotions. Need an apron this while I'm baking this, what I give them is poet.
Rainier Avenue Radio. You know what it is. We are live, holding things down at 9:03 p.m. Fresh Juice Hip Hop on Seattle. Evergreen City here in Seattle.
I can't hear y'all.
Myself, D Money.
Check.
Oh, there we go. Pint size. There we go.
Check.
Yeah,
what up?
There we go. And ID Yourself.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
All right.
What you gonna do?
We hear you.
We not in the loo. I feel like I'm in the stew.
I
think I need a brew.
I don't like it.
Patron got a clue.
Man, I agree with Don Weston on the
money
intros, man. They really do go hard.
What's the clue? So y'all can hear me. Okay, so I can't hear y'all. So something going on over there.
We can hear you. All right. So yeah, man, we're gonna be live until 11. New hip hop, new R&B.
Still can't hear y'all.
Opened it up from Mike Capes down in Portland, man. Got together with the legendary Dame Dollar. Reloaded 2.0 is what it's called.
That was heavy, man. I was telling my homie, I was like, yeah, this dude don't really have to rap either. He just does it because he loves.
It's cool. I'll just be like the mime, like the silent partner the whole time.
All right, well, we got to mute you right now.
Damn, you got him in the glass box. But
we can't let him out, yo.
No, Damian Lillard could really be focused on winning a championship and spending most of his time or all of his time really focused on winning his championship, and he chooses to rap in his spare time. Like, man. And well, you know.
Hey, and shout to him, getting on Capes' record right there. So yeah. That's real. That is really real. And what's really real is we got a great show for y'all. I don't say that every week, but we got in studio a first timer. Remember a couple of weeks ago we had OG Mambo in, and man, he was talking this girl up and down all 2 hours of the program. So it was just like, man, we had to have her on. So we'll be bringing on shortly Art Bae onto the show, and then. Man, this is crazy in itself, man. From the legendary group Arrested Development, we got Speech joining us from the ATL.
That's what's up, man.
Man,
and we already got a full house, so
yeah, right. So we got a great show for you. Let's see if ID's working right now before we bring in our guest.
I can hear y'all now.
Hey, he's working now. He's working.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay. Hey, say who we getting from Arrested Development? What'd you say?
Speech. We got Speech here, man.
That's hard.
You know Speech, right?
We played his joint like a month ago.
Nah, like, I don't know him personally,
heavy,
but like
heavy hip hop vibe.
Well, you about to know him personally.
But I was gonna say Arrested Development was my ish.
Heavy hip hop vibe. Yeah.
All right. Let's go with our in studio first, and then we'll bring in Speech. So without no further delay, let's bring in Art Bae.
Art Bae, what's happening? Let me first of all say, your homie, that we interviewed before, like, kind of already set the tone. Like, yo, so when Art Bae show up, you already know what it is. Like, you got a really solid, like, orbiting vibe among you of your friends and family and your artist friends and stuff. They speak really highly of you, and it's really wonderful to meet you.
Thank you so much, and thank you all for having me here. I really appreciate it. I'm
yeah,
excited.
definitely. It's great to have you here. Like we said, just a couple of weeks ago, OG Mambo was talking up and down all about you, man. In that song, I think it was called Motion Music.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Y'all like that one?
Yeah, we do like that one. We do like that one. And we got a new track from you as well to play along on the show as well. So looking forward to that. But yeah, man, we got another guest to bring in, man. We're going to do that right now. So coming at you from the ATL, the legendary Arrested Development. How about here's Speech?
Man, Speech. What up, great homie? One thing I like about learning is that, like you guys were teaching me, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's like a legendary hip hop vibe. And like some people are more into like entertainment, like myself. I'm an entertainer more than a lyricist, if I was to call it anything, right? And so when Tron chimed in, he's like, bro, legendary hip hop vibes. And I was like, oh, bro, like I've learned through like through having jobs and stuff that you're supposed to listen with the intent to learn something, not with the intent to just be waiting to have your turn to speak. So once you said something I don't know, I can't wait to learn throughout this episode. It's very nice to meet you, Speech.
Oh, word up, man. I appreciate that. It's good to meet everybody.
Most definitely.
Yeah, definitely, man. It's great. It's great to have you on the program. And we're definitely looking forward to learning some about you and what you got going on and times in hip hop through the years. Yeah. I mean, you don't look that old.
Nah, but he's got some mama said knock you out though. He knows mama said knock you out. You know.
He knows something about mama knowing knocking him out.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh my God, man.
Those are legendary hip hop vibes, bro. Turn that music down.
No, just turn it up. Turn it up.
I wish that's what my mama said. What?
All right, man. Great show planned. 9:09 p.m. We're just getting started. We're gonna be live until 11. And next up here, we're gonna get some more music in here before we turn it over to Patron for his segment where he has something to say. So before that, we'll play this new joint also from Seattle. Grinch just got together with Dime Def on this one. That's Brainstorm, Fierceville, and SEV.
Shout out to Brainstorm.
Man, and he got production from Illmind on this record too. So big things for Seattle. Check it out. New record from Grinch. When we come back, we got Speech of 8, Arrested Development. We got Art Bae. And of course, we got the team of myself, D Money.
Pint Size Patron.
ID Yourself, you heard?
All right, don't go nowhere. Here's Grinch.
Hey, Grinch, you still be spitting in raps? Hell yeah, I'm stone cold whenever I get on a track. Let's stick to the facts. I said it, then I really am that. Me and the mic be making magic like with Penny and Shaq. O'Neal, so ill, the flow still will leave 'em mesmerized. For real, no chill, to feel it is my best advice. Never second guess, I'm nice, homie, it's been proven. You know me, I've been moving. They lowly and been losing. I'm OG, I've been doing what the fuck they can't for years now. Still round, gotta show some love to those who still down. And didn't stop calling once they got what they wanted from me. I'm not a dummy, some of y'all are funny, it's always sunny. This shit is trash, man, I'm just being frank though. Been killing it forever, still rapping like they ain't no. My pen game is strong, thought I kicked some shit like hacky sack. Even all my practice raps is hardcore as Cactus Jack.
Hey Grinch, we tried to tell him before, man. Yeah. You now rocking with the best, man. That's CV. Look. Shut all that chatter, they really thought that they matter. With all that time inside, got them thinking that he a rapper now. Throwing your whitest towel, all that talking just don't amount. We'll turn them notices to condolences on that gram account. Get the back to they baggers, they rather see us in handcuffs. I'd rather remain the standard on any beat that they hand us. Don't gotta notice to know that they flow is all below us. Both graduated, but them levels are easy to notice. My action actions speak louder than anything I would have told him. No, I don't owe him a thing. Puppet should stick to your string. I came for the bread on that sandwich. You keep whatever's between. It's okay to be mad from a distance, but don't create a scene. You had it covered till we found a way to split the scenes. Now we taking over that lettuce and stubborn garden leaves. Pardon me, muddy calling. I can't take time off, but Grinch told me go off with their hands. Like FaceTime calls, it's SCV, my lord.
Yeah, sure. Young Brain, hey, Time Deaf Grinch. Let's get it. Sure. Yes, homie, I've been brain since the first there. Knew you was a hater from the vibe of your first glare. Ziggin' whack, please don't play, you'll get burnt there. Trigger blow, gun smoke, smell like burned hair. You can get hurt there. Ziggin' take vacays, but brain only going if a kid can surf there. Grinch, why you got a brother about to leave Earth here? Spittin' cause I gotta cover mine on these nerves here. I hear the talking, the chatter, and all the texting. I see the fake money and jewelry, the fake flexing. Dudes is really empty, not opening up for questions. Taking from the loser, I got hiding out in Texas. Don Def, the best group to ever show up. Top rappers in the field of landmines, I hope you blow up. Pin, you claim you got some mature and need to grow up. The fade coming soon, yeah, I said it, my niggas, so what? So what?
Fierceville. Yeah. Good looking Grinch. Okay. Listen. Yuck, it smells like fish when you speak. And you pillow talking, told you not to fish where you sleep. I got that water, the type that make you piss in your sheets. You'll get stumped out and we ain't even missing a beat. Born in Seattle before Amazon. Niggas dressing up, acting, looking like it's Comic-Con. There's a reason y'all ain't eating, not talking Ramadan. Better break fast before your crumbs is gone. Want me for some shows, throw some commas on. Only in the town till the summer's done. Then I'm back on the plane, probably in Bahamas, son. Traveling abroad, not traveling with these broads. Y'all babbling and I nod, catch a javelin to your nod. Give you access to your guys, they gassing you like a Dodge. Y'all trash and you'll get tossed while spazzing out with my dog. Shoot through you. Lose connection like your Bluetooth loose. The news is true. Yeah, we back again.
Rainier Avenue Radio, fresh juice. Myself, buddy.
Pint size Patron
ID Yourself, you heard?
And that new record from Grinch featuring Dime Def, production by Illmind Q&A. What it called right there.
That joint reminded me of like coming straight out of Compton. I was like, when I watched that movie, I was like, man, this joint could be like 2 hours longer, and I'd be good with that.
Yeah,
because that song could have been like 3 more verses longer, and I would have been good.
I know you like to pick the line out the song, man. Did you peep that when you say he was gonna make him piss in the bed?
Hold on.
Okay.
All right, man.
Yeah, I did. Nah, you know what's funny? I'm sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and be transparent. All right. So earlier today, I went and took a drive up to Habitat for Humanity.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you're familiar with the store. It's a really dope local store. Anyway, I'm looking for a new bed for my 7-year-old, and my man must have had like a wild drunk night in his dream or something, because like he did a number on the springs. You feel me? He did.
Yeah, I had the craziest dream a couple of days ago.
Yeah, but did you do a number on the box spring?
It was like this, man. I was driving up to a stoplight, right? Like real steep.
I'm not. Don't take him seriously. Don't take him seriously.
It's hard to take serious. It's a dream.
All right, go ahead.
I was driving up to a stoplight and it was on a steep hill. It was a road, right? And then I feel my car like going backwards a little bit. So I keep hitting the brake, but I'm not going backwards. My car is slipping back, like on its top.
What the heck?
Slide down to the bottom of the hill. And mind you, this felt real-ish, like in my dream.
Oh my god!
Wow, bro, you're being for real?
Yeah. And then I woke up. No, real talk. I woke up, and I was like, man, I don't think I can go to work. My car. And it was just a dream.
Jeez, bro. Jeez.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to make of that. Like,
you know,
like yeah, they used to say like usually something in your dream will mean something else in real life, but like I can't even call it with that.
And then like I remember the car got flipped over. I don't know how we flipped the car back over, but the top was
yo,
top,
like in the video
it
game.
never makes sense.
In the video game, when you hit reset and the car just turns back over so you can get back on the
So
road.
somehow the car got turned back over, and the top was unmarked. There wasn't a scratch on the top. I was like, I remember sliding back on that hill.
Oh, I get it now. You was the driver in a Disney video game, and they flipped the car over. You didn't know you was in a video game. You thought it was for real. But little did you know, you could slide under doors the whole time.
That's fly. It was flyer. It's like I climbed to the top, fell back down, and I was unscratched.
You got me bugging, yo. He said,
it was a trick.
He said,
I woke up.
He said the roof had no scratches on it. Like the roof had no scratches on it.
We are live on Rainier Avenue Radio, fresh juice.
Yeah, fresh.
Things already going off the rails, man. We're talking about dreams, y'all.
Lord have mercy.
You brought up dreams, man. You had me. That was
I'm having nightmares tonight, though.
That was like 2-3 days ago, too.
Oh my God, we got Speech of Arrested Development here joining us. We also got Art Bae, first time in the studio with us live. And this is kind of a crazy question to start on, man. But since we're on the dream talking, y'all, man, have either of you had some interesting dreams lately?
I think I already spoke about this in the episode, the reoccurring dream I always have. Did I ever tell y'all about that?
Yeah, but let's hear from Speech or Art Bae.
Yeah, I don't really have a new one. Yeah, I get the same one. I don't have a new one.
Yeah, I have interesting dreams all the time, and honestly, a lot of people in my family, like my grandmother for sure, but they're from New Orleans on my dad's side, and they do a lot of dream interpretations a lot. And so like anytime we have crazy dreams, I'll text my cousin like, hey, I had this dream, what does this mean? Or like, we could call my grandma and ask. So it's interesting that y'all talking about that. But I had this dream one time that
I was gonna say, if you get a chance, run that by.
Well, from what I heard, from what I know, it sounds like wherever destination you were headed to, you should continue to go, because when you start braking is when your car started going back. But as you're there's no issue.
I like that. That's flyer.
Go ahead, Madhu.
That's what I summed up from that. But
so you're gonna go dissect your dream now.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't know, I was at a stoplight.
Yo, she just turned into the
like
oracle, bro. She is the oracle.
Dream ticket.
Apparently, we got
the
more.
stop was an obstacle, right?
We have some more dream interpretation here for you. Apparently from my mom. It says you may be feeling worried about something. By the car sliding down means you are dealing with it. Well, now we're snapping fingers.
I love them all, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, y'all are the oracle for real.
At least the oracle from the Matrix.
But go ahead, Art Bae. My bad.
Yeah.
So one dream that I've had that I thought was really intriguing was I had this dream about slaying like a dragon, but not. It wasn't like a dragon. It was the what are those dragons called?
Xena the Warrior Princess.
What are those dragons called?
You mean pterodactyls? Like
no. What is it called? Anyways, Komodo dragon.
Okay.
There you go. Ooh, okay.
Oh, she's on the ground.
So I had this dream, like I'm at this restaurant in this foreign town, and there's this Komodo dragon that's just causing terror or chaos to everybody, and I'm the only one who wasn't afraid of it. And as it was running up on me, I just like slayed it, right? So I like, what does this mean? Like, and apparently it just meant that you're overcoming something in your life that has been like something you're worried about, a challenge or something like that, and to release fear on that. So that's a dream that I have. A lot of times when I have things going on in real life, it manifests in my dreams. I find answers to it or calm to it.
I feel that.
Man. All right. Now I need to know about the crazy dream Speech has been having lately.
I can't remember my dreams lately. Like I do dream a lot though. And for me, like, I usually get why I'm having a dream. Like usually it's subconscious stuff that I'm already thinking about when I'm awake. Right. And then it's just sort of carrying on into my sleep. You know what I mean?
Yo, it's crazy. We had this segment and I was talking about this, you guys. I was like, I was asking for my question in my segment. I was like, I wonder what people interpretate dreams as. Like, what do you consider that to be? Like, he just said he feels like he understands it in the moment as if it like connects to his conscious self in a sense. You know what I mean? And like other people, even like for me, for example, I'm feeling as if it's like a moment that I already lived, that I'm about to live again or something, but that hasn't happened in that very moment for me to remember like how it felt. So I'm feeling it in the dream. But that's just me.
Don't it trip you out in a dream when it's like, all right, you be dreaming and it's like your brother is your lawyer, and it's like, I would never let my brother be my lawyer.
No, for real. You be seeing all kind of weird characters.
You know what I mean? Like it'd be like they're like, oh, why would my auntie be the driver? Like that would never. And it's like in your head, it makes sense in the dream, right?
That's real. That's real. Yo, Speech and Art Bae, do either of y'all have like reoccurring dreams? Because my dream, the reason why I didn't mention it is because it's the same dream every time we talk about this dream stuff. And it doesn't happen often. We don't talk about it a lot, but when it does come up, I have the same answer. So do you guys have like reoccurring, we can't get this out of my brain kind of dreams?
I mean, for me personally, I don't have reoccurring dreams, but I used to have reoccurring panic attacks. So like I imagine like this is crazy.
Hold on.
I don't even know why I'm telling y'all this.
Hey, we going on.
Let's go.
Hold on.
So like
before you tell the story, was there a trigger to this?
I think it's just subconscious stress. You know what I mean? I don't think it's a particular thing. So like I tend to like back in those days when I was having it was probably about 3 years ago or 4 years ago. I used to dream that there was somehow a monkey like in the corner of the top of my ceiling coming down.
A monkey?
Yeah, a monkey. And I would be fighting it. So I literally would wake up in the middle of the night and start swinging like crazy.
I'm watching Family Guy in my brain right now.
And so my wife, she's laying next to me and she was used to me having these reoccurring like attacks. And so she would get up, like suddenly get up and start running around. And so, you know, it's like, it's total chaos, but yeah, like monkeys, sometimes I would imagine fish coming at me and they feel real. So I'd have my eyes wide open and I'd be reaching towards it to see if it's real or not. And when it's coming towards me, I start fighting. And I literally, sometimes I even like crack the skin on my knuckles because I'm fighting and punching something that's not there. So like that's real. Yeah.
Wow.
That's deep.
That's man.
That's a trip.
Yeah.
Basically, in my dream, I dunk a basketball and I keep falling, and I've never dunked in my real life, and I've always wanted to dunk, but I never could because it's regulation, hoop, and I'm not tall, and so that was it. But it's just like I always wondered if people have the same dreams because we all dream, and some people, like you say, you can't remember them. Some people always remember them. Some people everybody has these different experiences with dreams, and I always wondered like if everybody remembers or if they have the same ones. And so this is an interesting conversation.
Man, it is incredibly fascinating because sometimes I try to actually lucid dream. Like I'll watch like a video or something on that induces it, and then I'll have like a weird.
Do you guys daydream?
You got to be careful with that lucid dreaming, though. You got to make sure you know what you're doing.
Right.
Hey, yo, so do you consider that like daydreaming?
Like, what do you mean by daydreaming?
Like what you're talking about?
Lucid dreaming?
Yeah, because I consider that to be like, okay, you're conscious enough to know that you're just chilling.
When you're lucid dreaming, you know that you're dreaming and you're able to control your dreams. You can control your actions. You can control where you go, what you do. When you're daydreaming, you're just...
Yeah, I might have not ever lucid dreamed before.
Yeah, lucid dreaming is like a whole process.
Yeah, I've never done that before.
You gotta take shrooms.
Yeah, I don't think I
And you know what's crazy? I took shrooms for the first time last summer, and my mama said, "Welcome to the real world." I'm like, yo,
dang,
this the red pill, the blue pill. Like, what are we doing?
Oh man, Facebook user wants to know if anyone's ever had a dream where they can't run or punch hard.
Oh yeah, you'd be like,
definitely.
I think so. Yeah, that paralyzing.
No, for me it was like it was like no gravity. So like I was
Mama
moving,
Bella's came through.
But like I was moving at like snail speed because there was no gravity. But like I was in a
I feel like you like going like this, but then you just
for real, yo. And like I'd be like in a real life situation, like in a house. I don't be in space or nothing, but it'd be like no gravity.
Real quick, I want to shout out Mama Bella saying,
"Oh yeah,
Patron, dreaming your brother is an attorney means your brother is meddling in your plans or you had an argument."
And I used to have a dream book, man.
That happens often, so it's probably true.
Man, look at my mom being the dream expert.
For real, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Clutch, for sure.
Between her and Art Bae, they're the oracle, bro.
Yeah, Art Bae's got skills too.
Hey, yes, definitely. It's almost like the female mind just understands dreams better than the male mind.
Has anybody in this chat room? Has anybody ever written? Anybody ever wrote a song about their dreams?
I haven't.
That's a good one. I haven't written a song.
And I neither have I, but it's like, damn, I should probably write a song about my basketball dream.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
And I would call it Falling. I already know what I would call it, but it's like, I always wanted to dunk and I never could. And then I dunked in the dream and I kept falling until I woke up. And it's a trip.
Wow. Man.
And it reoccurs all year long, at least twice a month, at least.
So you've never dunked in real life?
Nah.
You got to do that.
Man,
maybe
you gotta
and maybe the dream will stop.
Guess how tall I am right now. I'm gonna sit up straight.
All right, we'll give you the full. We'll give you the full view right there. See, okay.
Let me give you the chair for scale.
He broke a toe last week.
Man, come on, fam. Come on.
Hey,
come on,
he's kind of like that guest from Baltimore last week. Remember, he said that he broke a bone, and then the next minute he's hooping. Like,
oh yeah, he did say that.
But for real, I'm only like 5'6" and 5'7", give or take, if I'm standing up in the picture to where they can
apparently
guess the right
Facebook
number.
users saying you 5'7", so he knows.
Yeah, see, there you go. Yep. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't got hops like that, but I can play basketball. It's like I'm like the Muggsy Bogues or something. Like I got handles, but I can't get up there. And so I got jump off. I gotta like jump off of somebody's shoulder or something.
Our Facebook user says he's 5'7", he can dunk. So
Yo, ball you up any day, son. Yo, who you talking to? Is this versus?
That's funny.
Says just keep working, you can get it.
For sure.
But let's make sure that the toe is ready for that, though.
Yo, so I'm off the crutches. I can wear socks again. I wasn't able to wear socks. I can wear socks. Yeah, I mean,
show the sock on there.
Yeah, no, we good, bro. I'm happy, bro. We good. And so like, it looks bad when I walk, but like, I'm bodily feeling better. I can touch the bottom of my foot and put pressure on it without hurting myself, which I don't do on purpose. I can bend my foot, which I wasn't able to do before, and still the top of my toe, my pinky toe is the one that broke, but the top of my toe is still a little tender. But like that's why I'm still like icing it and catering to it and keeping it elevated, making sure that even though it feels better, that I don't act like it's like when the doctor tells you to take all your antibiotics and don't just take the antibiotics until you feel better. Take all of them. You know what I mean? And so I you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna do all this treatment. I did
definitely give it this time, man.
Yeah, it says research was 4 weeks, and so 4 weeks is the 3rd of next month. And that's
the older we get, man, the bones don't heal as fast.
You call me old?
The older we get,
what are you trying to say?
The bones don't heal as fast.
You trying? Oh, was that a pun on Bones? The nickname? Huh? Are you trying to get us something?
Definitely
all
not.
right. Well, while we try to figure that out, y'all, we're gonna go to break. So
yeah, we got bills,
right here
man.
on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh.
Can you pay my bills?
Speech Arrested Development here with us live. Art Bae in the studio. Lots to come. Live until 11 on your community radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio.
Speech. This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not meeting Mrs. Jones in that cafe for a chat and nothing else, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
You probably have questions about COVID vaccines. Here are some answers about how they're being made.
How are COVID vaccines being produced faster?
Usually, vaccine testing and production are separate steps. But because of the pandemic, vaccines are being developed on parallel tracks. So both steps are happening just at the same time.
How are the vaccines being tested?
Right now, several different COVID vaccines are in testing. Each go through multiple clinical trials with up to thousands of volunteers.
How do vaccines get approved?
Not all COVID vaccine versions will make it to the final stages of testing and approval. Produced vaccines that do not pass clinical trials will be destroyed. But for those that do pass, a team of medical experts will examine test results and possible side effects. If the vaccine is effective and safe, it gets approved and gets to you. Go to covidvaccinewa.org to learn more. A message from the state of Washington.
Tune in to Real Estate and Money every Tuesday afternoon from 2:30 to 3 here on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Join your hosts Violetta Strash with John L. Scott Kent North and Tina Lombard with Guaranteed Rate Affinity. They'll help you navigate the waters of our volatile real estate market and offer you some guidance on how to make your hard-earned money work to make your dreams come true. Learn about current trends, get tips on financial matters, and have fun, interactive discussions about your home inside and out. That's Real Estate and Money.
Oh, we want to pump you up today. This is God Is, and we're doing a lot of different things in your community. We want to make sure we get in touch with each and every person it is. And so go to our Instagram, Facebook, tweet. We doing it all in your community. Go to our website also. Look us up, Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Inspirational gospel music and also God Is Talk Show. Miss Dinah doing it all as we doing it right here on your favorite community radio station. So look us up. Go to our website. This is God Is an inspiration of gospel music.
Hello, my name is Pastor Derek Lane, and I live and pastor here in the Othello community. I'm vaccinated because I know how illness can hurt a community. As a grandfather, I am boosted to help protect my 3.5-year-old granddaughter who can't be. I don't want to see members of my community die needlessly. And as a pastor, I've had funerals for those who caught COVID, but none from taking the vaccine. If you have questions, need resources, or want to make an appointment, visit kingcounty.gov/vaccine.
What's the big old deal? It's your boy OG Mambo. Take a sip of this fresh juice on Rainier Avenue Radio with D Money, Pint Size Patron, and ID Yourself.
Yeah, 30 for 30, my jersey dirty, my crew back. I shoot a 30 like Stephen Curry, my shoes whack. So locomotive, you lose track, confused facts. You're thinking Kodak, but with more thought, there's two blacks. Standing ovation, get you clapped. Debating most these backpacking rappers got two straps. My cadence half left, half amazing, that's two facts. The layman's got these women's intuition like you snack. I'm OJ out of prison, the juice back. I moved to Green Bay just to move pack. Same way y'all use the system, I use rap. I'm what the game is missing, that boom back, that true that. Don't ever say you can't, never been a saint. Now who that? With guns drew, breathe. Y'all ain't up in my league. Don't get tricked by the assumption that nothing's up in my sleeve. Boy, I'm hot. When I'm heated, I'm like 100 degrees. With at least 100 shots, hit at least 100 MCs. Public figures, we in the public eye. This what evolution is to the butterfly. Like baby mothers, the brat just sing them a lullaby. I told you I was a menace, now hurry up and buy. We in the public eye. Evolution is to the butterfly. Let the rat just sing them a lullaby. I told you I was a menace, now hurry up and buy. Check. I'm dope as a brick of coca, pick a smoker, chose to dance with the devil and bit the cobra, lift the toaster, pistol so big it barely fit in the holster, no pretender, fought through the coldest winter like Sister Soldier, pain. Resurrected to give the gift, check the message, nothing, I got the method from Clifford Smith, invested in getting rich, this is definite as it gets, every bar's made for majestic, suggest you should hit your split, up with my respect, get shuffled out the deck, my brain chemistry can change history, now that's the butterfly effect, I'm muffled out the deck, don't make me pull his duffel out for rep, for trouble I'll protect, the doctor pull a couple out your neck, woo. Public figures, my budget bigger, climb the level, I'm just pedo, it's too many puppets, and nothing bigger than my love for the culture, don't touch the trigger, slugger fly, sing you a lullaby, plus I deliver pain. Public figures, we in the public eye, this what evolution is to the butterfly, like baby mothers, the brat just sing them a lullaby, I told you I was a menace, now hurry up and buy. We in the public eye. Evolution is to the butterfly. Let the rat just sing them a lullaby. I told you I was a menace, now hurry up and buy.
Method Man.
We share the same birthday.
That's hard. That's hard.
Featuring RJ Payne. It's called Butterfly Effect. Should be on Meth Lab 3. You're tuned in to Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice. With myself, D Money.
Pint Size Patron.
And ID. There we go. I'm going to ID Yourself. There we go.
And when I was saying Dame Lillard don't even need to be rapping right now when he raps that well, same goes for Method Man.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like
I mean, Method Man's kind of like
be on power or something, like practicing for that. You don't need.
I was just talking.
He's just going hard on the raps.
I was just saying to somebody.
This is easy for him though.
Like that verse right there, and a few verses I heard from him lately, he's rapping just as well as he's ever his prime.
I feel like LL
And he's
Cool
been-
J
he's
and
like
a lot of
30 years
rappers
deep.
do, like they just do like LL. Talib recently just dropped a verse too, but in
when
just
LL
like
rap.
But I'm saying, a lot of them jokers, they're just basically showing like, bro, time ain't nothing. You feel me? Talent has no age.
That's true.
All right, yeah, and we also got, of course, joining us live. We got Speech of Arrested Development here, and Art Bae here in the studio. I think her video dropped off a little bit shortly, but yeah, shouts out to Facebook user noticing Art Bae and Method Man birthday twins. That's dope.
Yo, Speech.
Yo.
Question. Yeah, I like to ask this to people, but if I may ask the original origin of your name?
Yeah, I used to be named DJ Peach, like got a big head, light skin. People call me Peach. And then when I started rhyming, because I used to be a DJ, when I started rhyming, I put an S in front of it, and it just made total sense to me. So I kept that as Speech.
Okay, let me be inquisitive and why S instead of another letter?
Oh, because I felt like rhyming now and speech just, you know what I'm saying, it just matched. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. And it goes smooth, slicker than frog snot. I just thought I would ask.
Yep.
That's nice. Very nice. What was the first?
Go ahead.
Like the first sample you put on a beat.
That's
if you can remember.
I can't.
I like to ask really good questions, but
now, mind you, I've been doing this for like when I first put a sample on a beat, it probably was 35 years ago.
You can take, and I'm 36 years old. You can take me back. It's okay.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll be all right over here.
I forget. I really do.
But in general, that's dope though.
Like when I was first doing music, it was no samplers. So you used to like have 2 tape decks. And I
would had to do that like when you would press the record and the play button at the same time.
Press record, play, record one thing, play the other thing so that it's recording that, and then keep doing that over and over.
And loop it, yeah.
That would be my sample. So so it was, I would scratch things in.
Different process.
Yeah. So but it's been a minute since I did my first joint.
Was it weird integrating into the new ways of software? Because I mean, I'm an audio engineer myself, but they're trying to make things user friendly for everybody. I'm noticing, but in a sense of where we came from, we're used to doing it the hard way. So now loading VSTs is different. All kinds of layers of this situation are different. Was it easy for you to transition into all?
No, not really. It was tough. I'm a dinosaur when it comes to like how to write a song. I do it very old school, and that's the way I learned it, and that's just sort of.
I thought I was crazy for feeling like it's hard for me to learn even Pro Tools or some of these newer versions of Fruity Loops and stuff. And I thought it was bananas for feeling like it's a difficult task. And I'm like taking these online tutors and video seminars. I'm like, I hope everybody else is doing this too, because man, this ain't the easiest thing to learn.
Sometimes. Yeah, I did seminars and all of that. I think for me too, I don't like using the same sounds that everybody else has. So so I tend to like sampling stuff, fresh, and then something that nobody else has messed with. You know what I mean? And including drum sounds and keyboard sounds and all that. So I just like that fresh.
You just reminded me of when Pharrell did that lip noise for the Snoop Dogg song. That he
exactly.
Did. Yeah, and that was really unique. So I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. I just thought I'd get a little background on you, man. It's really, really good to get to know like a kind of, you're really down to earth in the sense of talking to you. And then beyond that, it's like you have a lot of really notable, rich layers that come from, eras that we're not even in anymore. So where people can see how to take better advantage of their opportunities these days, because they didn't have these kinds of opportunities, they didn't have these kinds of tools, and they didn't have these kinds of minds floating around the world. I was talking to somebody the other day about Eminem, because he performed at the halftime show at one of the football games, and he had an interview after the performance and said it was his most nerve-wracking performance of his entire career. And they said, why? And he said, because before, you'd perform in front of 30,000 people, and it was 30,000 people, and that's it.
Yeah.
Now he performed in front of 100,000 people plus 4
Everybody
million,
watching.
billion, jillion people on the internet watching. Exactly. So he knew that he was literally performing for the world.
And also, like, performing for TV is tough because it's unforgiving. Like if you're performing for 30,000 or 80,000, it's like they may not hear little minute mistakes. You got the whole crowd rocking.
Very
they're making
unapologetic.
noise. The whole thing goes by in a blip of a second, but then TV is recorded. So, and usually whatever the people are hearing at the stadium is not what we're hearing on TV. So we're hearing a really direct feed on TV. And
So they
on
gotta
the
get the mic
stadium,
right
you're
to make
hearing
sure
all
we
the
get-
noise
yeah.
and the fun stuff, and whistles going off and all types of stuff. So
a lot of pandemonium
it's
in real life.
pandemonium. So you're
Yeah.
missing a lot of details. So I think, like for me, whenever we do TV stuff, for me as a leader, I'm always more nervous to make sure I smash it, because I've done shows on TV where I wasn't proud of it, and it lasts forever. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And
we've had way better shows than this. You know what I mean?
That makes complete. And I'm a BTS videographer, so I'm always behind the scenes in general. But I always get like when they cut, I'm like, so y'all saw what I saw, right? Because I know it looked good, but we know what we saw because we gotta get this right, or blah 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 blah. But like you said, it's either one thing from viewing it from in person while you're shooting it, as opposed to looking at it, in post and be like, oh, we gotta reshoot that tomorrow or whatever. But
especially singing, like singing is real unforgiving, because if you hit a bad note and it's on TV, they're gonna hear it like way better than if you were live at the at a stadium or
right, because you can get away with getting a little flat sometimes.
Yep, you sure could. At a venue, you could get away with it all day long, but on TV, you can't get away with nothing.
Do y'all sing? Do any of you guys sing? I know.
I do.
Patron
Yeah,
Patron hopped into it with the recent joint he dropped. Was it Bellingham? Is that a joint?
Bellevue Dreams.
Bellevue Dreams. I'm sorry. Yeah, I like the melodic
Bellevue
stuff you put in that.
Dreams.
Yeah, I love that. I love that joint. So I mean, I like that people have been singing lately, and I don't really mind people using I call it like a chromatic, tones and whatnot. But in general, do you guys all feel like comfortable with? I mean, even karaoke, like some singing it. Like, do you put singing in your life? Are you guys?
Oh yeah, I be
Yeah.
singing all the time. I play around with
me
my voice.
personally.
D Money, do you still sing in the shower?
What I will say is I've been getting down every now and then.
I can dig it. I can
We
dig it.
play some R&B on this show, and I know you're not in the studio here with ID, but if you remember, sometimes I do get down.
No, I don't have time about it. That's all love. That's all love. That's what's up.
I just
That's what's
don't.
up.
I don't do karaoke. I don't know why.
Why not, bro? You serious? You rap your own songs in front of anybody in the world, but you wouldn't do karaoke?
Yeah.
What about
Okay,
rap
okay.
karaoke?
Would you
I've
karaoke
done
your
that.
own?
You done like a rap song?
I've done rap karaoke.
Okay, just
sure.
the singing. You like?
I've done change clothes, whatever.
Okay.
Man, what's wrong with you?
I've done that. Yeah.
Bro,
Whatever
you
else
all
they
right,
got.
bro. You
Change
good.
clothes.
I think you just need to do it a couple more times to just shake it off. You know what I'm saying? Shake off all the stage fright.
No, because the
they-
thing is, I won't be playing. Like, I'd really want to make music.
Well, like when I perform Red Hot Chili Peppers, I perform like I'm the Red Hot freaking Chili Peppers, bro. So I feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I think I did drop it like it's hot once. Speaking of Snoop.
No, I've
So
seen
here's
you
my
karaoke.
thing. When I do karaoke, like,
I've seen
okay,
you karaoke,
this one
matter of
dude,
fact.
this one dude was like, yo, you
What was
need
you
to
doing,
like
man?
if you want like a challenge, you need to take an
You did top
R&B
of the
beat.
world. I think you did Mace. Yeah.
You know, like if you like, here's my thing, like
the Christmas party ID. He did
What?
Was it top of the world?
I think I did a meth verse actually.
Was it meth?
Yeah, it was a
Okay.
meth
At
verse.
a
I
Christmas
forget
party?
exactly what song it was, but man, yeah.
yo, I'm coming to the Christmas party next year. This coming Christmas. I'm coming
Hey,
to
shout out to everybody that karaoke. I just don't do it.
Oh my god. All right, so
Watch,
so
I'm gonna
we got it live on Rainier Avenue Radio Fresh Juice. We got Speech of Arrested Development. Art Bae here in the studio with us, man. If you like the music that you're hearing on tonight's program and also elsewhere, check out our Spotify playlists. Go to Fresh Juice Mix 2022. And then you also can join us on our Facebook group, facebook.com/group/Fresh Juice Media. You can watch live from there, like a couple of people are doing right now. But man, Speech, we're about to play a track from you real quick here off of the album For the F in Love. You know, I can't say the word here on air, but Grandma's Southern Ways. This video, fan made of what I saw. So how did that come about? How did a fan make a video for y'all?
Yeah, we've been blessed. Like, so many fans have been so fired up about these last two albums we've put out in the last 2 years since the pandemic. And so they've been looking for ways to just like participate in the movement. And it's been great. So a guy named I think his name is something. The producer, Configure, who produced the track, they were talking on Twitter, and Configure was like, yo, one day you got to hit us with a lyric video. And the dude did it. And man, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It's fun. It's simple. It's lighthearted. I like it.
Yeah, and it's it's a good concept too. Grandma's Southern ways. So I'm taking it you learned a lot from your grandma.
No, real quick with the grandma in the Southern, I'm gonna ask. I got a trivia question. Wisconsin, Tennessee, or Georgia?
What's the question? Just which place do I like the most? Or
he knows what I'm talking about. He knows what I'm talking about. I did my research.
If you're wondering which place I like the best,
basically,
I'm gonna have to say Wisconsin because it's where I was born and raised. You know what I mean? It's home. It's home.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
I didn't expect you to pick that.
You know, I have a love-hate relationship with my hometown because it was too small for me. Like when I was there as a kid, it wasn't big enough for my thoughts and ideas and visions.
How long did you live there before you left?
What'd you say?
How long did you live there before you left?
Till I was 18. And then
so you really got tired of it.
Yeah, I did. I left like as soon as I graduated high school. I left. I went to Atlanta. Now Atlanta was big enough for my dreams, but I don't know, as far as just for some reason, like I have my kids here, I married my queen here, so Atlanta is important to me. But for some reason, there's something about Milwaukee that just I don't know. It just is, it's home. You know what I mean? So it's something deep.
Man, that's real. Yeah, that's definitely real.
I want to get a little under the layers. My bad.
Hey, that's what this show's here for, man.
I'll let these people get to know this man.
I mean, we can get under the layers, but in a safe way.
Yeah, and they say, no, he seems cool. I was like, I want to know where the heck this man's been born from.
But before we play this track, man, tell me some things you've learned from your grandma, man.
Everything. I mean, my grandmother lived in a very rural town called Glimp, Tennessee, and it's like probably about not even 1,000 people live there. And when I was growing up, it was, I don't know if y'all know what this is, but outhouses and well water. And
I know what those are.
So outhouses, that's where we use the bathroom. It was very rural life.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So I learned a lot about self-resilience, like overcoming obstacles, was broke. So there was I learned a lot about nature, shooting shotguns, everything. I mean, it's just making ice cream, picking greens and collards and stuff like that. It was great. It was great. I had a great time.
If I may ask, was your grandmother into poetry or art or music or?
Nah, she wasn't. She was a farming woman. She was straight on the land type of woman. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm a military brat myself, so I can dig it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she was.
Where does the book come from? I'm trying to figure out where your inspiration for writing a book comes from, but then all this wonderful music upbringing that you've had, and you had all this land to be living around. So it's pastures and horizon really do a lot for writers. I know that myself. And so I'm thinking about all the writing that you were probably doing, but then I'm looking at, what is success and how you were published and all the stuff that's on the Kindle. And I'm like, how did you do so much? For
me, I was at the time a minister for an arts ministry.
Oh, wow.
And so we were trying to help people that were artists learn about Jesus and Christianity. So the book was really from my own personal experience as a Christian was well, what is success? Because Jesus teaches a lot of things opposite of what the outside world teaches about success, about riches, about fame, about self-indulgence and all of these things. So so it was one of those things where I felt like the book was needed for so many artists, you know what I mean? And we used to also have big conferences that were based on arts and ministry and Christian concepts. So I sold that book at our first conference back in 2009 and it went off the shelves like crazy. And so then that was sort of the reasons I wrote the book.
That's cool, man. You radiate knowledge and experience. Every question I ask you, I get a whole lot more than I asked for. That's awesome.
Hey, speech can make speeches.
Yeah, you ain't never lie. That's cool, man.
All right, let's get to his record, man.
Let's hear this.
Featuring on this record, G Love and Lish.
Yeah.
Man, let's get a little background on these people right here. I think I read Lish was from the UK.
Nah, I think, I don't know, maybe she is, but I know Lish from the Bronx, from New York. And then G Love is from Philly. G Love is a blues artist. He rhymes as well. And then Lish is straight hip hop, and she had one of the best albums that I heard. Maybe I think it was 2020 when I first heard it, and it was crazy. So I wanted her.
It says Lish is from Long Island, New York.
There you go. Long Island.
Wherever I got it from, they need to check their sources. I need to check their sources.
Yeah.
But okay, that's dope. Let's play the record right here. On Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice, new Arrested Development, Grandma's Southern Ways, featuring G Love and Lish, off of the album.
Shout out to Configure too, the producer. Yeah.
Figure. I had to do his tag real quick.
Yo, that was dope.
Arrested Development, Grandma's Southern Ways, featuring G Love and Lish, production by Configure, off of For the Effin' Love. Peep it right now on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice. Art Bae's here too, and we'll get to play a song from her shortly, so keep it locked.
How does people acting like they know me? Giving mixed signals like emojis, sleeping on me, homie. You will never be cozy. I never tagged you on IG, but I may have to tag you where your toes be. On each rhyme of mine, man, you can OD. I'm doing so many lines, I get a nosebleed. They cross me 3 times like a rosary, and all my fans bear witness like a notary. I'm going in, man, yo, I'm going in. I put my soul on these records, they don't even take a second just to check them, but they saying they my friends. Since the beginning, you just after all my ends. If you don't get that, you ain't got nothing to say back. Y'all just spinning your wheels like Pat Sajak. I'm outraged, you clout chase. I'm realizing y'all are just toy soldiers, man, about face. Hello, are you willing to go while you wide low? I won't give you any room for you to wake up. Nah, I be solving every problem using my grandma's southern ways. Man, that lady had a way with sitting all those dumb dudes on their way. No way they can be fucking with us. When we unify the purpose, then we march too much. And when we do it how we do it, then you know what's up. It's G Love and Speech. So put your hands up in the sky till the day that I die. I'm always looking on the bright side. Positive, living my life is the way we live. Try to help another brother, can't breathe, they can smother no more.
My grandma had them southern ways you play. She heats you up hotter than summer days. I'm from the same cloth, these clowns is all talk. That's why I stay above the current like a boardwalk. Fake snakes is lurking. I only talk to the Lord, I ain't conversing with the serpent. And when I come, I ain't gonna give no warning. Cause everybody wanna slice till I go Kimbo on them.
Hello, are you willing to go while you wide low? I won't give you any room for you to wake up. I be solving every problem using my grandma's southern ways. Man, that lady had a way with sitting all those dumb dudes on their way. Yeah. I think I pissed somebody off. They treating me like beads. They after Mardi Gras. They acting all big and hard. I guess I'm Microsoft. It's time for me to put more gates into it all. Let it down, rap. Let these horns be a forewarning. My cavalry about that combat. Show up inside your own home like Comcast. And be anything but calm as a cast bomb. So this whole entire nonsense.
They be on nonsense. Asking can I borrow $1 like com cents. I tell them wealth is in the mind if you can find it. Aligned it with your ambition. Then get the grinding. Cause can't nobody save you when the block is out. I'm in the house like mama said, knock you out. And I don't do it for the fame, but if I dance around the ring on Debbie Allen, you probably never ever be the same when we
pull out the 7 and the 12 gauge. I don't wanna start gunning it. Got my Beretta and my weather beat. I don't wanna start gunning it. There's no defense for this crime, oh no, and I don't wanna do no time. And my grandma's ways will work fine. You best to get on your way. Hello, grandma say, hello. Are you willing to go while you wide low? People gotta watch it. I won't give you any room for you to wake up. I be solving every problem using my grandma's southern ways. And that lady had a way with sinners. Hello, are you willing to go while you wide low? I won't give you any room for you to wake up. I be solving every problem using my grandma's southern ways. Man, that lady had a way with sending all them dumb on their way.
man, Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice, Rainbow Southern Ways, Arrested Development, featuring G Love and Lish, production by Configure.
My man walks in his own words and said, I use different sounds. And would you hear at the end of that record? I was like, yo, sold. Hold on, Monica. No, I love that. I love that chorus. I literally feel like I need to, and obviously we just got done talking about shrooms, but I need to take a long drive in the woods or something, or a long walk in the woods or something. But that's a jam right there. And I need a couple friends with me for that one, but a bonfire at the end of it. You feel me?
I heard the harmonica on the end. Was that what that was? Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, it jangled your eardrams a little bit, didn't it? You know what I'm saying? He was right. He's like, I like different stuff. I like that.
Man, when you shouted out Configure right before, it was like, man, you was real though. He put the beat down on that one.
Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah.
Did you guys build the song around the beat, or did you guys build the beat around the song?
We built the song around the beat. Like I wanted something quirky, and he delivered. You know what I'm saying? It was something quirky. It was cool. G Love plays harmonica, so he rhymes, but he plays harmonica. He's really a blues dude, and he did the harmonica, which just felt right with the title and everything.
It brings a certain
it gives it depth, man.
I agree.
I was gonna say sadness, but I mean depth in in a really, really real way. Like, so you can like really take the word seriously. Like, I listen deeper, and I can't lie to you, I listen harder at the end of the record as the harmonica comes into the chorus.
Word up.
Than the other times I hear the chorus.
Cool.
Harmonicas are very southern too.
Very southern.
That's a staple of the southern,
Exactly.
And my favorite instrument is the saxophone for that reason. My mother is born and raised in Texas. I was born in San Diego, but in general, my mother she always took us out to like Mississippi to visit uncles and stuff like that. But a lot of southern instruments in my life.
You remind me of Cadillac Records.
Movie.
The movie, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel it.
I mean, it was a thing, and southern they used to have these banjos out all the time, and harmonicas was a thing, and I could play the flute and the clarinet, but like it was a thing to have like an instrument out on the front porch with everybody drinking, or and the mosquitoes are buzzing around, and we're all just playing music and hanging out, and it was a thing. So that really took it home for even me, but I'm sure it did for you too, and that was a wonderful rendition.
Facebook uses San Diego the South too, technically.
All right, no, he needs.
Y'all need to cut it out. Cut it out. That's a little Mexico. That's what that is.
You ain't wrong, Facebook user.
That's a little Mexico.
The West. The West. All right, but anyway, it's time for a break. So
get that man a compass.
When we come back from this break, let's get to know Art Bae a little bit and play a track from her. Of course, we got Speech of Arrested Development hanging with us live.
Let's get a little
Take Your Pick as well. So we're going to have fun with that. Get you involved as well on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
That's my
have
game.
You answer some questions along with us. So next hour, stay with us right here on your community radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio. We'll be back in just a flash.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not translating the lyrics of Boogie Oogie Oogie for bored Europeans, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
You probably have questions about COVID vaccines. Here are some answers about how they're being made.
How are COVID vaccines being produced faster?
Usually, vaccine testing and production are separate steps. But because of the pandemic, vaccines are being developed on parallel tracks. So both steps are happening just at the same time.
How are the vaccines being tested?
Right now, several different COVID vaccines are in testing. Each go through multiple clinical trials with up to thousands of volunteers.
How do vaccines get approved?
Not all COVID vaccine versions will make it to the final stages of testing and approval. Produced vaccines that do not pass clinical trials will be destroyed. But for those that do pass, a team of medical experts will examine test results and possible side effects. If the vaccine is effective and safe, it gets approved and gets to you. Go to covidvaccinewa.org to learn more. A message from the state of Washington.
1, 2, get down. What's up, big and little homies? This is Mas Vida Maraire, host of Seattle Sports Weekly on Rainier Avenue Radio.world, your one-stop shop for Seattle sports. We cover preps, we cover college, we cover pro, we cover it all. Huskies, Mariners, Seahawks, Garfield, South, Roosevelt, Metro, King County. This is where you want to listen to for all the sports that's happening in Seattle. Seattle Sports Weekly on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
See a bad
Welcome to the Fitness Corner. I'm your host, Mark Bryant, and you're going to get a whole total body workout on my show, starting off with a warm-up, aerobics, strength training, cool down, and stretching every Friday from 11:30 to 12 right here on Rainier Avenue Radio.
My name is Keith. I'm a barber from Tacoma, Washington. When the pandemic hit, it did affect me as a business owner. I had my own personal reasons why I didn't get vaccinated. But I was talking to a doctor, and he was telling me more about what it could do to protect us and our family. I wanted to get back to that once was, right? I do feel safe knowing that I am vaccinated. I just hope what I'm saying is reaching into people's heads to know that this is the best decision for all of us. To learn more, please visit hereforuswa.org.
What's going on, man? You tuned in live with Joshua and Your Highness. This is Rainier Avenue Radio. Fresh Juice. D Money. Pint Size Patron. ID Yourself. AAA.
My friends, they told me it's not hard to make the right decision. But tell me what's the use with me without you in this picture? I'm waiting patiently, just trying to find the answers in the bottom of these bottles. With every way I turn, oh, I keep hurting. I'm lost to love, oh, why don't I deserve it? I played it true, I paid it my dues. Now I'm right back at you. Won't you come over? I know it's a bad choice. Blame it on you, cause I'm no longer sober. Won't you come over? I wanna hold ya. Live in the moment before night is over. I want you to come over. Won't you come over? Baby, come over. I want you to come over. Baby, come over. Won't you come over? So it has been in making bad decisions. Stuck in memories with you, it's only broken pictures. Lying to myself, it keeps me warm at nights, but this heart, it keeps on drowning. With everywhere I turn, oh, I keep hurting. I'm lost to love, oh, why don't I deserve it? I played it true, I paid my dues, but I'm right back at you. Won't you come over? I know it's a bad choice. Blame it on you, cause I'm no longer sober. Won't you come over? I wanna hold ya. Live in the moments before night is over. Want you to come over. Won't you come over? Baby, come over. I want you to come over. Baby, come over. Won't you come over?
Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice. That's Open Soul, new R&B from Jamaica. Come over.
That was live, man. We got some R&B in the mix.
Hey, you knew I did it with the falsetto song right there.
Baby, come over. Oh, yeah, that was hard. Stuff was hard. Sorry.
Man, you tuned in live. It's Fresh Juice with myself, D Money.
Pint Size Patron.
Do yourself your head.
And you can check us out on our social medias. I'm at D Money Juice on Facebook and Twitter. And then on Instagram, I'm D Money Juice #1.
At Pint Size Patron, PINTSIZE Patron.
MP3. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'm mad extra tonight. MP3 mouth on IG.
And
MP3
joining
mouth
us
on IG.
live here in the studio, we have Art Bae here. And as you can see there right on the screen, it's your fave Art Bae right there, FAVE.
Yo,
and then we also got Speech of Arrested Development. Where are you on those socials?
It's at speech __.
Why is there two underscores?
Yo, because nobody does that.
Yeah, I mean, as somebody already had speech, so I had to, get creative. Yeah.
Hit with the undercut.
Someone also had speech underscore, so you had to go speech underscore.
Facts.
Wow.
Someone had speech underscore. Yeah.
Yo,
why not just go speech AD or something like that?
Good point, but once you do it, so you just roll with it.
That's what I got a question for Art Bae.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can
we got you. We got you.
So and this is gonna kind of be a little bit like dissective, but you're Art Bae.
Right.
So explain to us all how you're the Bae of art.
What?
Well,
you dig?
Yes. So my name Art Bae, the Bae actually stands for before anything else.
Oh, I already effed it up, bro. I'm like,
That's dope, actually.
Okay, now you way deeper than I thought. Go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, so my name is actually Art before anything else.
Wow. That's gangster.
Yeah. So Art Bae is for short. But I came in with that name because I'm an artist before anything else, and what I create with my artistry is music, visual art, poetry, whatever. So I felt like that name would be just fitting because with everything I do, art comes first. So that's how I came with the name Art Bae.
Man, and you're also Bae to the art game as well,
Yeah.
I named my studio DTJ Rap Studios because it's like don't think just rap. But it's
like,
man. Yeah, but I love the concept behind your name. That's mad ill. That's mad ill.
Thank you.
Real.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so as we mentioned earlier in the program, we got introduced to you through OG Mambo.
Yes.
I was wondering,
that boy Craig.
One of his artists, or like what's your?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We're very close.
Okay.
Did you guys
How'd you meet?
I was gonna say
we met through art. We actually met at one of my art shows, and
nice.
I was working on music at the time, and he had a lot of experience in the music industry and with working with music. So we kind of just start working together, and he kind of like just took me in under his wing, showed me a lot of the ropes, and kind of helped me with my musical journey. So he's been really close with me.
All right. So now, as a visual artist, where is it? Is it available online anywhere?
Yeah. So I actually have an Instagram called. I have a website called Beautiful Minds. So for my visual art, I'm an abstract artist. I use acrylic paints, and then I make alcohol ink prints and paintings as well too.
Make sure you drop that IG.
Yes. That's Beautiful Minds, and then I have my
Beautiful
.com or
I was like, we're all trying to write it down. Come on now.
1 second.
.gov.
Is it spelled like it sounds?
Yes, Beautiful Minds, MINDS.
Okay.
I can send y'all the link.
That's how you know she got it first.
Man, Beautiful Minds. I'm trying to.
It's in my IG or I have 2 Instagrams. So I have Your Favorite Art Bae, and it's YOUR, like spelled Your Favorite Art Bae. Click that in, and then you'll see in the handle, you'll see.
Got you. Yep. I'll go in the details for sure.
Yep. And then you'll see all my stuff.
Oh, man.
Right there. Yep.
Trying to post
I'm gonna post it in the video chat.
Yeah. So that's my visual art that I do, that I create, and then I'm a poet as well, and that's kind of how I started with the music.
Do you perform the same amount of? I'm sorry to cut you off. I apologize. Do you perform the same amount of spoken word as you do poetry, as you do music, as you do? I'm assuming you do a little rapping too. But it's like, do you utilize all these layers of your artistry, or do you cater to one more than others? Or
that's a good question. So in the beginning, before I started actually performing music. I was performing around Seattle, doing at art events, doing spoken word and poetry, and I was booked and busy and had like a lot of, gigs doing that. But and it came to and that's what made I wrote a lot of my poetry to beats. So I essentially was, doing that already. But when I started making music, I just kind of transitioned and stopped doing poetry so much. And now I'm working on a new project where I actually am incorporating some poetry interludes and stuff into my music. So, but I would say
when's that dropping?
Right. It's gonna be sometime in this spring, but
Okay.
as far as more the other, I feel like sometimes with my artistry, which I'm trying to get better at, is I always just do one or the other. Like I can paint, I can do poetry, I can write, I can do all these things, but sometimes it's easier for me to just stick with one thing that I'm focused on at the time.
You know,
But
what'd be cool?
I'm trying to cross-reference these things now.
somebody challenged me one time as an artist. They said,
"All right, is that right? Is that what? Am I looking at the right page?"
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm buying
okay,
one. I'm
there we
buying
go.
one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, yeah. Okay.
So basically, somebody challenged me and they said take an R&B beat and make a club record with it, and then take a club beat and make an R&B song with it. And so I was thinking in my head when you said that usually cater just one at a time, it would be very interesting in just my personal consumer eyes to see you painting while you were singing. You know, Mike standing all on some Alicia Keys kind of chill vibes, nobody bothering you, letting you do your thing and be in your own zone with all your natural, tools around. And then you get up from a painting being finished, and then you do another performance, or maybe you do a poem, but it's just like, I love that you have so many layers of artistry, but you can weave that into a beautiful basket.
Yeah, thank you. I've actually been thinking about that, like when I get back out and start performing again, like how I want to present myself and what kind of show I want to give everyone, and I want it to be a whole experience, and
Yeah, 10% off my first ticket would be great,
I got you.
Just hook me up. I'm trying to see that. Oh my goodness. I'm taking guitar lessons right now, so it's just like I want to be able to like play guitar and then get up from that and do my reggae joint and then do a little bit of comedy and then like just give them an experience. Like I said, I'm an entertainer, so when you said all these, yes, for real. So, by the way, yeah, keep scrolling, D Money. That is some art, yo.
Man, that is some art.
Thank you.
Look at that. Woo! I'm gonna pull this one up in a big screen. Right?
Yeah, I was just looking at that one. Man. That's hard.
What? Oh, girl got game.
Thank you.
So, if I may ask, are we able to get customs in a sense of me purchasing a blank canvas, mailing it or delivering it to you however you wish to, and then or PO box, whatever, and then getting it kind of like?
That's easy. I do custom commission pieces all the time.
Nice.
And I'm not talking like portrait, but like, could you like caricatures? Like you give your own depiction of what a person or a picture looks like.
I don't do caricatures, but I do feel
like I call it interpretation. But like
I can do interpretations. There's a picture on my page of a I did for a poem that if you scroll up a little bit, there's me holding a heart photo. Keep going up. Keep going up.
I'm all the way up.
I'm all the way up.
Go back.
Go back. Okay.
Go down. You see that picture right there of the heart?
This one?
So that was a poem that someone wrote.
Pull that up real quick. There we go.
A poem that someone wrote. And
nice.
I took and I read the poem and created this piece for them.
Nilla Chai says all fire.
Yeah, so I can do stuff like that. So if you want me to interpretate something for you, I can interpretate a feeling.
Wait, sorry, go back. Sorry. I was typing what you were saying.
Man, you gotta pay attention, ID. No.
I'm taking notes, man. I'm taking notes. That's beautiful.
That was a beautiful poem, though, that this person had wrote. It was such a beautiful poem, and after I read,
you were clearly removed.
Yeah, and then I created this piece for them. That's all black light paint. So if you have a black light,
my goodness,
it lights up under black light. Mm-hmm.
Wow, that is dope. Yeah, even my mom says you have talent.
Oh, thank you, Mama. That's so sweet.
She is showing her presence tonight, man. All right, it's 10:15 p.m. We're gonna transition to music real quick here, for Art Bae, and we got a new joint from you about to play called Big Catch.
Yes.
And this video here sounds like you were having a real ball right there. Even I think you had a OG Mambo steering the boat, man.
Yes,
you're playing captain.
Yes, he was.
I'm the captain.
Is that his boat? Is that his boat?
No, that was a boat that we had for the video.
Oh,
but
okay. So you rented
he was
the boat?
he was driving everybody. He had everybody's lives in his hands that day. We all trusted him. We just after it was time to hey, just give him the hat.
Oh my God! You must trusted OG Mambo to steer that boat.
Here we are. Here I'm here to tell the story. So
you are blessed.
Blessed.
Oh.
The anointed.
But yeah, it sounds like you guys had a fun time doing that shoot. There was several of your girls on there, definitely.
Yeah, I had some of my friends slide through, and the song was really good to make, fun to make, and just a song about just being that person that's feeling like you're it. You're the catch. You're the person that everybody wants. And
Bee's knees, shout it.
Just feeling good about yourself, living in abundance, feeling blessed, and just a feel good song that you just put on when you want.
Somebody told me to do that when I'm sick. They say, look better, feel better. If you don't feel good, get dressed, shave, get dressed, go to the mall, maybe buy yourself a new t-shirt. Just
State of mind.
Yep.
State of mind.
Keep yourself feeling good. That's what's up. Let me hear this.
Yeah, definitely. And you got production from Creeps on this one.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
That's the homie right there. He does a lot. He did my
Yo, real rap. I really thought he just said, hey, and you got production by Speech on here. I'm like, what? I was about to bug out, fam. Y'all holding out, huh? Y'all holding out. Okay.
Nah. But Creeps though, he's
Creeps,
amazing too. He's definitely worth bugging out on. He did my whole therapeutic music project.
Where's he from?
Where's he from originally? I know he stays out here, but
I was gonna say that song you talking about, Bellevue Dreams, that was produced by Creeps.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, so
awesome.
he produced your
See,
you already know. Yeah, he's the one. Designer Beats.
That's what it is. Okay.
I would think he's basically from out here.
Yeah, he's been out here so long.
Man, Facebook user wants you to get Speech on your next project.
Oh,
with an OG Mambo feature.
Done and done, said and done.
I see this Facebook.
I need it from the top.
I like the connections being made.
Yeah, let's go crate digging, yo.
All right, so let's get Speech to hear your rhymes, and we'll hear it as well as we play this one from Art Bae called "Big Catch" right here on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice. Stay with us, y'all. After this song, we're going to play our favorite game show, Take Your Pick.
Oh, that's my jam.
There we go.
I get them so high, get them hooked on me. I walk into the spot, they got their hooks in me, cause I'm a good catch. I live in abundance, I've been blessed. I ain't worried about a hater who press. I ain't stressed, living my best life. I'm sure you want to catch these vibes. I get them so high, get them hooked on me. I walk into the spot, they got their hooks in me, cause I'm a good catch. I live in abundance, I've been blessed. I ain't worried about a hater who press. I ain't stressed, living my best life. I'm sure you wanna catch these vibes. I'm only throwing vibes, they only catch your feelings. While I'm just in my bag, trying to stack it to the ceiling. Trying to make $1 million, trying to get up off the ground. Trying to got a condo on the other side of town. Who got the best weed? I'm trying to blow about a pound. I'm only going up, I ain't never coming down. Stay high, so lifted, mind elevated, I'm gifted. Or it be glowing, can't miss it. I'll do what I want, I need no permission. I walk in, they stand at attention. There's no need to mention that I'm that bitch. I've been it. A hater can't reach you with 100-foot stick. Already at the top, better catch you a lift. I'm a Pisces, Pirates makes energy shift. Good catch, big catch, wish fish, big drip. Blessings on me, probably why haters so pressed for me. No stress on me, only catching blessings on me. So high, get them hooked on me. I walk into the spot, they got their hooks in me, cause I'm a good catch. I live in abundance, I've been blessed. I ain't worried about a hater who press. I ain't stressed, living my best life. I'm sure you wanna catch these vibes. I get them so high, get them hooked on me. I walk into the spot, they got their hooks in me, cause I'm a good catch. I live in abundance, I've been blessed. I ain't worried about a hater who press. I ain't stressed, living my best life. I'm sure you wanna catch these vibes. You wanted a hook, that isn't a challenge. Try keeping your head up while staying on balance. If I fail off, it's cause the world flipped. My life is a movie, no script. In reality, you can't be me, but with your third eye, you can see me. Catch me if you can. I love a groupie, but prefer me a fan. So why you stepping our face stuck in traffic, man? You know that this song is a traffic jam. I pull up to your function with the blackness, man. I step out, looking all traffic can. I slow from blowing on my medicinal. That no amount of shade gon' stunt the growth. That no amount of hate gon' stop the show. Let me see your hands if you feel the flow. If you just came to impress, living in abundance and you big, big blessed. Go ahead and flex, get your ops vexed, sure to keep them next. So high, get them hooked on me. I walk into the spot that got they hooks in me, cause I'm a good catch. I live in abundance, I've been blessed. I ain't worried about a hater who press. I ain't stressed, living my best life. I'm sure you wanna catch these vibes. I get them so high, get them hooked on me. I walk into the spot that got they hooks in me, cause I'm a good catch. I live in abundance, I've been blessed. I ain't worried about a hater who press. I ain't stressed, living my best life. I'm sure you wanna catch these vibes.
How about that,
Yeah.
Art Bae? Big catch.
Thank
Nice.
you for playing that.
Yeah,
Nice.
definitely.
They're doing heavy.
Production by Creeps on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice.
See, they sleep on Creep's ability to bounce.
Yeah,
For sure.
We are live, of course, with Art Bae, but also Speech of Arrested Development joining us live. Also, myself, D Money.
Pint-sized Patron.
ID Yourself, you heard, with baby.
The boat, just the
with
boat
a baby,
itself, man.
with a baby.
It looked fun.
Oh, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
Yeah.
It was out.
Hey, you got a good day in Seattle. Like, I shoot videos out here. It's not easy to catch them.
Those were some blue skies.
It's not easy to catch
Yes,
them.
it was a good. It all worked out. It was perfect timing.
Y'all just make me confirm that all my like bucket lists is like proper, because like one of the main ones is a boat.
Yeah, you got to do that.
Gotta get a boat.
Boats and woes.
We all in the same.
Come on, man. You know what you want. You know what you want to say.
All right. Well, what I would like to say is it is time to play Take Your Pick.
Come on now.
Here we go.
If it's your first time listening to Fresh Juice, this is where we play our favorite game show inspired by a card game where there are two choices on each card and you just choose one of them. So to play along on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter with your choices as we play. So here we go with our first one. We'll play 5 of them. And our first one is eggs or pancakes. Eggs or pancakes?
Man, you could have said like waffles or pancakes, but
I'm going eggs.
I'm going eggs too.
I'm
With
all
the
eggs.
cheese on them.
Oh, eggs and cheese.
That is the way to have the eggs.
Yes.
I love
I'm going
eggs.
pancakes.
Whoever said pancakes,
Pancakes.
also. Whoever said pancakes probably. But who said pancakes?
Facebook
I said
is a big-
pancakes.
Pancakes.
Yeah.
Pancakes, really?
Oh yeah.
Y'all feel like
what are you doing, ID?
I'm all eggs.
You're all eggs?
I'm all eggs.
Yeah, I feel the eggs.
I'm eating them like Rocky Balboa, raw in the cup before the boxing match.
Ugh. I don't know about all that.
Raw in the cup?
Yeah, bro, just pause, yo. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to drink them like boxers do.
And hey, Facebook users on the different varieties: strawberry pancakes, blueberry pancakes, chocolate chip pancakes.
What's up with this man? He's hungry. My man's hungry.
My mom says both eggs most of the time.
There you go.
And Facebook user says that boy gonna have a tummy.
Yo, D Money, when you were little, did your mom give you pancakes? Did your mom? Yo, D Money. D Money, when you were little, did your mom give you pancakes or eggs more?
Man, I think it was a little bit of both.
Oh, that's pretty
actually.
even.
Yeah, it was pretty even.
Those are go-to breakfasts.
Yeah, but why I go with eggs more is just I feel like I just have more energy after eggs. You know, pancakes are good, but you know, it's just like I feel like the eggs propel me to, you know, have more energy later in the day.
Yeah, they're good for your brain, and also you can only have pancakes one way. You can have eggs any way.
You know what's good for your brain? Eating brains.
Say what?
All right, it's cool. It's cool. We can slow it down. It's cool.
All right, Hannibal.
It's a delicacy in some countries.
All right, here with our second.
I was gonna say I can eat a pancake every day. I don't think
y'all need a passport. You'll be all right.
I wouldn't want to eat eggs every day.
All right, here with our second Take Your Pick. Here we go. Would you rather be a comedian in a serious film or a serious actor in a comedy film?
I would be a serious actor in a comedy film because
I need to be a comedian the whole time. I don't care. So a comedian in a serious film, because that serious film is not about to be a serious film no more.
Comedic relief, man. That's important. I'd rather be the comedian.
I'm putting mayonnaise under everybody's door handles of their cars and everything.
Oh my god. No.
Apparently you are drinking your special juice again.
Oh, bro. I'm gonna be on that all night, man. I'll be on that. Let's not get taken off the internet. Let me chill.
I think I'd rather be the funny guy in a serious film as well.
Me too. I think I'd be funny guy in a serious film.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was that, like 21 Jump Street? Like some stuff like that, bro.
Yeah, something like that, you know.
I'd love some stuff like that, bro.
Actually, your mom and Art Bae rocking on the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We on the same vibe.
I'm trying to tell y'all, they are the Oracle fam that is like yin and yang, yo.
Hey, you know, they be feeling it like that. Definitely. All right, here we go. Take your pick. Would you rather have a funny story or a one-liner for a joke?
That's
I'm a one-liner.
Funny story.
I want a
funny story.
I want a funny story. I want to tell a funny story.
I'm a one-liner. I have a lot of funny stories, and that's why I like my one-liners, because a person will lose interest with a story before you get to the end of it.
I don't know about that. You get the right comedian and tell the right story.
True.
I think it'd be hitting a little bit harder than just like a one-punch one-liner. You know?
When I was in my 20s, I'd walk up to women in the bar and I'd be like, listen. And I literally would just like, from tapping them on the shoulder, as soon as they turn around, I'd be like, now listen. Before you say anything, I know I'm not your type.
I like Facebook users.
I feel like
funny story. I prefer comedy. Yeah. I get it.
I'd be like, I know I'm not your type, but I can change. And then we go from there.
But how did that work for you? Like,
it only worked like 1 out of 40 times. But that one time,
you did it 40 times though.
No, but you gotta stay diligent. I'm resilient.
Yeah, that's real.
I can take it. No, it's all love.
That's real.
I still got money for my drink. It's cool. Like it ain't nothing. I used to tell my homeboy, either you come get this money with me or I'll buy your lunch. So it's not like I got mad about it, but it's like girls always tell you, like, you know, if it's like, if you were my homegirl, like my best friend, I'm more than sure at some point in my life you would have told me, just stick with it. Somebody be right for you. Yeah, you know what I mean, so it's like when you get turned down, you'd be like, just stick with it. Somebody's gonna be right for me. Like,
right.
All right, here's our next one. Take your pick: reality shows or documentaries.
That's hard. I love
reality show, real world, road rules. Let's do it. Yeah, do the nay in the mansion.
That's the last one you saw, making the band.
Yeah, that's the last reality show you saw, making the band.
I'm trying to do the nay in the mansion, fam. Let's get
documentaries for me.
Yeah, documentaries for Speech.
I'm Steve-O from the hood. I want that peep show is good.
That's hard for me. I want to say reality on that.
Going with the reality shows?
Yeah.
What's your favorite one?
Right now? Yeah.
Facebook users a documentary about reality shows.
That's hard.
They got those.
Nah, right now my favorite reality show is Jocelyn's Cabaret on Zeus.
Okay.
It's ratchet.
Okay. It's entertaining. I'm gonna go with documentaries myself, though. It's been a minute since I've seen a reality show. Not as much as Making the Band, but
I think the last one I actually watched was like the very first Real Housewives. But once they started making the Real Housewives of every state in America, I'm like, I'm good.
He was like, I'm done. This is too much now.
Yeah, dog. Like back in the day when Power Rangers was Power Rangers was just Power Rangers.
Right, y'all rich and live at home. Like, what are y'all tripping
about? Yeah, when y'all start changing, yeah, for real,
What's
man.
the problem?
Look, my boy be see me upset when I get to work, and he be like, listen, man, it's gonna be okay. Like, and I be wanting to talk to him like, yo, it's gonna be all right. Like, y'all got money, y'all straight. Like, y'all need to just sit in the backyard with a glass of lemonade and talk about your problems. Y'all gonna be all right. Like,
oh my God. All right. Last take your pick tonight. Here's your fifth one. And this one's one of those. Which one is worse? Bad breath or body odor?
Come on, fam. Y'all disrespectful. Y'all disrespectful.
Which one's worse?
I got a story. I got a short story. I was in the movie theater and it was packed, and we were seeing a movie that we couldn't be like me and my date. We had to see this movie, right? And so she had to sit behind me, but she had like some really breathy like conversation, like "How you doing? How you doing?" You know. And so when she was behind me, hold on. So when she was behind me, right? I had the popcorn, and she leans forward and she was like, "Pass the popcorn." And bro,
they're whispering too. So
I got up and I went to the bathroom. I just gave her the popcorn. I went to the bathroom. I need to let the air clear because I couldn't.
What's worse?
So it's bad.
I mean, it's a tough one because both of them are just as bad to me. Like both of them are.
Hey, no. Let's be real. There's those people in the world that really truly believe that you're not supposed to use deodorant, that your natural funk is your natural funk, and you shower with no soap, and you ferment your natural fermentation. And so I do understand all that, but like, fam,
I would think bad breath is just easier to fix.
Halitosis, gingivitis. Like, okay, here's my thing. I think it's ignorant. I think it's ignorant that people don't use dental as a part of like health. People don't consider their teeth as a part of their bodily health.
That's very important. Everything you put in your mouth, into your body.
I mean, like or people. Sorry.
No, I've heard people having surgeries and stuff because of them having stuff in their mouth and not taking care of it, because everything you eat goes into your body, you know. So
real rap. Chill.
My mom says with COVID, the mask has a bad breath.
Art Bae, it's 10:30. Art Bae, it's 10:30. Art Bae, it's 10:30. So you gotta watch what you say around Patron after 10:30.
Well, that's Mama Bella's going off at the 10:30 market.
Yo, G-Man, your mama's on one.
That is.
I wonder who said that.
Your mama's on one.
They're really trying to get it out, but whispering, it's like dang.
You can smell bad breath up close, body odor smell from a distance.
Facts.
I don't like
body odor. Body odor is like an ambiance, really.
That's like it's like an ambiance. It's like a feng shui.
It's like a perfume. Yeah, it's like a perfume. It leaves a stench. You don't like.
Here's my thing. Okay. So 5 people. Five people. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Look, it's 5 of us, right? It's 5 of us.
That lingers.
It's 5. It's 5 of us. If 5 people got in the elevator, all right. You're gonna be able to tell which person's breath stink, but you ain't gonna be able to tell which person's body stink.
No, because of the ambience.
Yo, because of the feng shui. Yeah, the feng
depends on the
shui.
ventilation, really.
Yeah, because of the funk shui. You dig?
Oh my god, not the feng shui.
That's what the name of this episode is named Feng Shui.
Let's go. Stank on you.
Stank on you.
The Facebook user says, "Nah, you're gonna know who the body smells."
Yeah, I'm gonna say,
yo,
like
Patron, no, literally stank on you.
I try to avoid both.
Yeah, stank on you. Yeah, literally.
Stank on you.
Stank on you.
I like that, Patron. That was a good one.
Oh,
Rose really smelled like that'd be their theme song right there. Like if there was a wrestler and they walked out, that'd be their theme music. They hit him with the Rikishi and sit on their face with their big butt at the end of it. Oh my lord! Let me stop being old school, man. I'm an old head, but I'm just saying.
All right, well, it's time for a break, y'all. When we come back, it's time for ID the question.
I got a whopper.
From our guy ID that's off.
Y'all better get ready. You better get ready.
Because you already know, a Facebook user knows he's already picking his own juice, so we don't know where it's going to go. It's 10:34 p.m. live with Speech of Arrested Development and Art Bae live here in the studio. Fresh juice. Be right back after these messages.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not explaining to my intern exactly what R&B is, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Welcome to the coronavirus pandemic. I'll take coronavirus for 100. Fever, chills, shortness of breath, loss of taste or smell. What is staying home and isolate? Correct. Coronavirus for 200. Inability to stay awake, persistent pain or pressure in chest, trouble breathing. What is seek immediate help? Correct.
Coronavirus for 500.
Crippling and potentially dead infectious disease eliminated the United States with vaccination.
What is the polio vaccine?
Correct.
I'll take coronavirus for 700.
The Daily Double! Should I take the coronavirus vaccine? Wait. Hold up. This is not a game. It's time for serious discussions. We have coronavirus vaccines, but not everyone is comfortable taking them. Here's the facts. Based on what has been proven about vaccines for other diseases, COVID-19 vaccine may help keep you from getting seriously ill, even if you do get the virus. Getting vaccinated also may protect people around, particularly those at greater risk for severe illness from COVID-19. We don't yet have all of the answers. Get informed, talk to your healthcare physician, and make the right decision for you. This is a message supported by the Washington State Department of Health.
Hi, I'm Mac McGregor, the host of the You Can Make a Difference show, which airs live every Friday at 12 noon PT time. On the You Can Make a Difference show, we shine a spotlight on people who are doing amazing things to make a positive difference in our communities and in our world. We talk about what inspired them to do the work and what inspires them to keep going, how they got their start, and how you can, if it inspires you, plug into their work. We can all do something that makes a difference. So tune in every Friday at noon to the You Can Make a Difference show with Mac McGregor.
Hi, it's your favorite Rainier Avenue radio host from the Clean Greens Living Live show. It's Queen Bree and Robin T. Our show is live every Thursday at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with topics ranging from life on the farm, health and wellness, and race and social justice.
We feature guests each week with expertise in activism, entrepreneurship, healing, and food justice.
So come join your girls live every Thursdays at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Clean Greens Living Live show. You can even call in and be a part of the show. See you then.
Atlantic Street Center has been serving the children, youth, and families of the Seattle-King County area since 1910. We partner with families and communities to raise healthy, successful children and youth through services including counseling, early learning, youth development, domestic violence, and education support for school-aged children. Committed to serving the African-American community, Atlantic Street Center provides services and support for all marginalized people. Learn more at AtlanticStreetCenter.org.
Check. Hey, yo! What's good? You listening to Rainier Avenue Radio. My name Nobi. You listening to Fresh Juice with D Money, Pint Size Patron, and ID Yourself.
Take it all back. Name kept ringing, but we ain't get no callbacks. Pull up in that big body, check the Carfax. We touch down and bring the smoke like care packs. Double my double, we bubble like Air Max. And we offer them rare packs. In some high fashion, still whooping ass from Paris to Fairfax. Watch the game, we got money on the play. Blow a bag quick, it's more money on the way. Gang with the streams, we flood and we flip those. Sweat and the tears, blood and the crypto. To the Caribbean like Sebi and Left Eye. Miami NY, but still screaming West Side. We gon' be right till we left side. This is all we know, it's the yes side. We gon' up another day. It's a focus on my way. You're on the way. It's a focus on my way. I got money on the way. More mind on the way. Stay calm through the hype. When Bob start barking, then that price probably right. They speaking on my name and they probably right. We go hard and kick ish word to Bobby Knight. Real ish, real hustle, got real bars, real cars. We build bridges, we don't build walls. We play till we get the call. Ball like LaMelo Ball. We don't celebrate, we sell it all. We don't help us another day. It's just focus on my way. You're on the way.
Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice,
Yo.
Anthony Danza.
Yo, they had
that
that
way.
They had that aggressive, like every little thing I effing do, so for real kind of vibes.
Well, the beat and even like the camera footage gave you that like documentary kind of 90s feel too.
Yeah, and you know he
like
I was digging it.
And if you want to hear more from AD Anthony Danza, check out his new project, New Jack Danza, and that track featured MDM London, the beat by DJ Manifest. Here on Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice, myself, D Money.
Pint-sized Patron.
ID Yourself, you heard?
Yes, sir. It looks like we lost Speech from the ACL, man. You know, it's laid out there, so he had to get some rest. So we appreciate him for joining us on.
Good looking, man. He circled back, man.
Yeah, he did. So we appreciate him, definitely. And,
Art Bae back in the building.
Art Bae here in the studio. You know what it is. Well, what it is it's time to stump our minds with a question. We like to call it ID the question.
Right. So, I mean, I just want to basically pick your brain and see if I can pierce through a few layers that you might not even tap into your own, and see what you can kind of help me with my issues, and we're going to bounce ideas off each other's brains real quick. So, I do the question. The question formally spoken is, what do you think it's going to take for us to unlock 100% of our brains?
Ooh, okay. We're going with a Lucy here.
Yeah. So I want you to think about science without science. And what I mean by that, like organic science, things that grow on their own, things that don't need help from us.
Shrooms?
Say what?
I'm talking about marijuana. Anything, man. I'm just saying in general, things that grow on their own that just come from the earth as they naturally are, right?
So you're thinking that the solution would be something that you ingest?
No, I'm not thinking of anything. I'm trying to bounce my ideas with y'all to try to figure this out. But I'm trying to figure out, and naturally I gravitate towards natural substances that would unlock these features in our bodies. Mm-hmm. But I don't think that of all the chemistry we've done, I'm an extractor. I know how to make dabs. Mm-hmm. But within chemistry, I don't think that we've tapped into that kind of realm. We've had too much fun making drugs as a society to not really be focused on unlocking our brains the way we should be. Right. So if that's the case, even if you were to say science, if you were to say we're just focused on the wrong chemistry and making the wrong drug, let that be it. If you're saying natural science, let that be. If you say meditation, whatever, assalamu alaikum. But in general, all I'm saying is, like, I want to know how you guys think we can unlock 100% of our brains.
So one of our commenters right here, Nila Chai, says
that's my girl.
Subconscious work, imagery, and visualization will get you there.
That's nice.
That's my girl. That's my homie right there. Like she knew me back when I was riding my bike to work, and that's real. And that's real.
Facebook user says isolation and meditation will get you there. So let's see.
What do you guys think?
100% of our brains.
Now you guys know naturally we only use like anywhere between 8 to 14%, give or take, depending on the person.
I've heard that though.
Yeah.
Well, no. Allegedly,
it's thrown around for sure.
But you okay? So Patron, like you said, you don't know that, but you've heard that. But you do know you don't use 100%, right?
I think it would be hard.
But who says that? Who's saying that we're not using 100%?
As they say, this is what we're talking about because
who is they?
That's what. This was the next. Hold on, y'all ahead of your own time. That is next week's question. Okay, I was gonna be like, "Oh, who is when they say who's they?" Yeah, in general, it's just a thing around society that people say that they.
The thing is, once you start believing in any of that, they pretty much control what you're thinking anyway.
Right.
Well, fair enough. But do you feel like if you had 100% of your brain power, you could levitate?
Say what?
Yes, I feel like if I had.
You think you can move objects with your mind?
Definitely. What?
Okay, so now I'm more kind of like I'm kind of speaking through you, Bae, not Bae, but Art Bae. Mm-hmm. I'm speaking through you to Patron, but it's like if we believe that we could do way more with our minds, right? Yeah. If we were at 100%, then like what percent? Okay, let's just take it here. What percent you think you're at? I would guess right now I'm probably at a good 11%.
What?
I'm not using. I'm not using. I don't think I'm using nothing crazy. Wow, Patron.
I feel like my mind being a 10.
He's like, I'm about to go. Oh, he's like, I'm about to go. Patron's about to go Super Saiyan next week.
I'm 88.
I think I'm using 30%, and I think in order for me to get to 100, for a lot of people to get to 100% of their brain, you would have to stop any limiting beliefs.
I think that we're too full of ourselves. I think we're too full of ourselves to think
We
that. I think
limit ourselves, so therefore we limit our brain. Like, you know, we limit.
And I agree with that too. We're in a sense of being full of ourselves. I think that we've poisoned our minds to think that we're capable of the wrong things when we should be thinking of our capabilities of other things, and that's what would feed our minds to open up and be capable of those things. I do agree with you in a sense of like. Okay. So for example, I feel like and this is like really far-fetched, if every person on the planet was working towards the better of humanity, then we get it done, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if every person in the world wanted to destroy it, we get it done,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we just have to tip the scale in a sense that if enough people wanted better change in the world, it would happen. And so if we all were using brain power, okay, to figure out how to accomplish this, we're not going to come with the same solution with each person. Everybody's going to come with a different idea of how we're going to accomplish that. All I'm saying is whose brain is going to work harder and why. Why is your brain working harder than my brain when we have the same goal? We love people. There's nothing like dividing us really, but our brains. So what is the difference? What is making one person's brain work harder than the other? Is it vegetables? Is it education? What are we not doing?
I would say
ID yourself. You know what I'm saying? ID the question.
Education really does play a big role in that.
I do agree. You can teach a freaking murderer to be the murderer by 3 years old if you taught him from birth.
Right.
Yeah. When we ain't talking about the educational system. We talking about education.
Big facts. You know, as they say, you know, when you go to school in America, they teach you American history, not world history.
But I also feel like people are able to understand things at an early age.
Mm-hmm.
And the simpler they can break it down, the more they really are prepared for things.
I agree. They say that a child knows how to drive a car by the age of 5 because they've been in the back seat all their lives.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't suggest you.
No. I'm saying, but they've been looking at red, yellow, and green.
Hey, they supposed to be facing backwards still. I think no.
But you know it takes. Okay, no. Hold on. Let's bust it down. Let's bust it down. Let's bust it down. It takes 10,000 hours to be the master at anything. That's equated to around 3.5 years. If a baby sits in the back seat for 5 years and watches red, yellow, green, he's gonna know how to understand a car. He doesn't know how to drive it, but he knows how to stop it and when to go. But that's all I'm really getting at. But it's like it's
told you. That is
man, it's they, man. It ain't no people. But I'd have a name. I ain't got no name. Ain't no people, fam. It's they. It's Google, fam. All right, we're gonna blame it on Google.
Tell them to ID themselves.
No, real rap, man. No, reveal yourself, shoot.
Oh my God! I mean, I haven't weighed in yet.
I need to see a badge for that.
So I need more credentials.
Those accusations.
I mean, if
Jason said, "We don't believe you need more people."
If I had to weigh in on this one, man, it's just from what I understood from
listen, D Money, the questions are only going to get harder, bro. I need you to kind of dive deep, bro. They're only going to get deeper questions. I mean, come on, man.
I'm saying it's probably a big role has to do with connections, man. I remember studying the brain in psychology, man, and that's how the brain works. You got one neuron firing to another neuron. So I think we're working our brains, but it's how much we connect.
So you think if we connect as people, we can actually connect as internally as we want to connect externally?
I can see that.
Okay, I have a question. If we're not using 100% of our brains.
Definitely not.
Whoever discovered that we're not using 100% of our brains, how did they discover that?
And this, I did research.
Who is using 100% of their brains?
Nobody.
I was going to say
nobody.
On a bad day.
No, I did research on this. Yo.
Hey.
I did research on this, and all I found is that the people that are researching
4 hours of sleep.
Chill. You need to relax. The people that are researching the science of the brain are the ones that are submitting the like they're not documents, but they're like hypotheses. Like we're all unsure, but we're all still trying to study the research of the brain. Like we don't know the deepest part of the ocean. Like we don't know anything really. We were sitting there running fiber optics in the water trying to get the internet from one side of the earth to the other, but we don't know what's at the bottom of this joint. So yeah, I mean, like it's a big question mark. I just wanted to see what you guys thought about it. And some people even told me that they thought that some of the treasures in the ocean would help us unearth things that we need to understand about above the ocean. So I mean, there's just so many variables. Thought I would.
Facebook user says it could be argued we are using 100%. And Banian says Venmo is not available.
Man, shut that A for effort stuff up, okay? I'm not trying to hear that A for effort stuff, okay?
I don't know what this person's on, man. Like they ain't even paying attention.
Listen, all I'm saying is that even though I sweep diligently, there's still something on the floor when I get done. I'm just saying, like, we can all say that we use 100%, but there's no way in heck that I've watched all the geniuses of the eons that have passed just scroll on past my face and just invent things right in front of me, and I'm just like, okay, so we're making a volcano with foam. We're using putty. It's like we're starting at the basics. It's like how did we miss the bus or the train that took us to ultimate scholarship and inventionship and all this stuff that we want to be able to do to help the world. This comedian said if virginity was the thing that stopped people from curing cancer, a teenager would figure it out in 30 minutes.
Those people told you that
that was a comedian. That was a comedian.
Okay.
But he was just like he's like if all girls went on a poussoir strike.
A poussoir strike.
A poussoir. That's French. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be elegant.
Stop a war.
You gotta be elegant. You gotta be elegant about the name today. That's an elegant part of the body. You know what I'm saying? So if they went on a poussoir strike, then they say, you know what I'm saying? This comedian was saying that they find the cure for cancer in a week. But basically that to say it's like how hard or what incentive do we need to try harder with our brains to be able to utilize them for what we want to. Man, I'm serious.
But some people are utilizing their brains for what they want to do. And
how do you know who's measuring the percentages?
Well, I also think that it has to. Okay, so it also has to do with what.
How much was Einstein using?
Well,
man, who knows?
I mean, whatever he was in alignment with. You know, like it's about what you're in alignment with, right? So if we're all using 100% of our brains, you can't say that maybe 100% of your brain isn't making a Tesla because that's not what you're in alignment with, right?
I see what you're saying. So 100% of my brain is an audio engineer when that's the time to be that, and it's 0%
anything that you want to do, that any idea that comes to you, any thought that comes to you is possible for you to achieve because it wouldn't have come to you if you weren't in alignment with that, right?
Right.
So your brain your brain can easily make it happen. You just have to know how to do it. You didn't think about I'm gonna make a Tesla because that's not what you're in alignment with. That's his thing. Or I'm gonna go to space because that's not what you're in alignment with. But the people who are in alignment with that made it happen. And who says that they're not using 100% of their brain?
Besides,
now I kind of see where you're coming from.
Some of the research actually says that most of the brain is actually subconscious. It's just running your body. You know,
I don't believe that. I read that. I don't believe that.
Because we were talking about dreams earlier too. Then, because that's what
I'm saying. A part of your brain is awake, fam. It's like, okay, so when your body goes to sleep, in a sense, if this is somewhat true, and what D Money just said. Then in my brain, what you just told me is that when I'm going to sleep, my brain is awake in parts that is sleep when my body is awake.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely awake. Yeah.
Then why cannot all of it be awake at the same time?
Man, I don't know.
I don't know what we got to
take or what for that.
ID the question. That is the
man. You really ID'd this one, man.
Yes, sir. I had a slobber knocker this week.
Woo! All right, let's squeeze in one more track before we're done here, man. And it is a doozy. It's from Bun B and Corey Mo, who just dropped the project Mo Trill. This one features 2 Chainz, Wale, and CeeLo Green on it, man. And I'm playing this at the end, that way we don't get taken down.
Shout out to the Green Mob, yo.
Let's play this one. It's called My Queen on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice.
Sing it from the heart so you believe it. You make them hard times look easy. You're right and you're wrong, you're weak and you're strong. I accept you completely. Queen, talking to you, baby, cause I love you. My auntie and my sister and my mother. This has been a beautiful struggle.
Let's give it up one time for the black woman, because we know you got our back, and that's a fact coming from the black man. You know just what you mean to me. You always lift me up when the world keeps you mean to me. Always in my corner when my back's against the wall. Whether good times or the bad, you stuck with me through it all, and I appreciate you. In case I never never say that, cause you're a woman of honor, and I'll never betray that. So tell them haters stay back and get up out the way, cause when it come to our black women, we ain't gon' play. The most beautiful thing that you ever seen. She cook and she clean and her walk is mean. I'm talking about my queen.
Sing it from the heart so you believe it. You make them hard times look easy. You're right and you're wrong, you're weak and you're strong. I accept you completely. My queen, talking to you, baby, cause I love you. My auntie and my sister and my mother. This has been a beautiful struggle.
I bought my mama crib before I bought mine. $1 million worth of watches, I'm lying if I tell you I ain't got time. The struggle raised me, my battery stayed dead, I had the jumper cables. Auntie somewhere next door with the neighbors. The ups and downs that made us closer. A mom like a general, you looking at a soldier. And vitamins and minerals, a marijuana smoking. And I salute a black queen right in the open. Baby girl, be confident, just know that I believe in you. And every time you fall, you get up, it's all repeatable. Black don't crack, facts on facts. Walked in sacks, then walked out with sacks. Tony.
Sing it from the heart so you believe it. You make them hard times look easy. You're right and you're wrong, you're weak and you're strong. I accept you completely. My queen, talking to you, baby, cause I love you. My auntie and my sister and my mother. This has been a beautiful struggle.
Yeah. Don't know about you, I've been involved. The country don't let me, my skin is dark. I pull up and get you the music on. Beautiful skin by Goody Ma. Money, I told you I'm riding forever. No matter the weather, we weather storms. No matter the pressure, no matter the pressure, we stressing. I promise I give them God. Queen, daughters, those just tops. B, dollars, that's more like it. I'm no psychic, but I see the future in your eyes. You can read the pain of my past. Even when I drink it, the sky is right. I'm on fire, you on fire too. And I'm sorry, I've been prideful, been out the way, still lying you. What I'm trying to say is I don't got to, but I got you.
Queen, sing it from the heart so you believe it. You make them hard times look easy. You're right and you're wrong, you're weak and you're strong. I accept you completely. My queen, talking to you, baby, cause I love you. My auntie and my sister and my mother. This has been a beautiful struggle.
Bun B, Corey, Mo, got it off of Mo Trill. It's now out. That one featured 2 Chainz, Wale, and CeeLo Green on the record.
Yo,
if
We deserve that. We deserve
no, for
that.
real. Nah, if that needed to be done for so long since the song it was called Beautiful Skin by CeeLo Green. If you've never heard that, that one was dedicated to the black woman as well. And we need more of that. Yo, I do a dedication to black women every year on Valentine's Day. If you've not heard my song called Ebony Smitten on SoundCloud, go just type that in and enjoy that. But in general, we need that, man. Like, we take tooth enamel, hair follicles, and all kinds of things to make us black men, and that takes a lot out of our women. And we need to like really be patient with them and like give understanding, because we want all the food, we want all the understanding later, but we don't give them the understanding when they need it. And so if we want them, my mom used to say, "Give me what I want, and I'll give you what you want. Be good or be good at it." And
all
so it's
right,
like,
y'all.
We
are
we gotta go. Shoot. Oh,
we're out of
my bad.
time. It is
Oh, my
10:58,
bad.
so we got to roll out of here. Real
the
quick,
finish line.
Art
The
Bae,
vibes, the
anything
vibes.
you want to say?
The
Real
vibes.
quick, thank y'all so much for having me. You can find my music, Therapeutic Music EP. I just dropped on everything. I got a new project coming out soon. Hit me up for any art commissions, and thank y'all so much for having me.
Yeah, definitely. And your good friend OG Mambo will be here next week, as you can see right there. And also Abstract Mind State is in town that night. They will be at the High Dive, and they'll appear live from there. So OG Mambo in studio, Abstract Mind State also. OG Mambo is actually opening up for Goody Mob, speaking of, next Thursday. So definitely, and OG Mambo will have some new tunes to share with us as well. So big show. Tune in on the 23rd, 9 p.m. our usual time, right here on Rainier Avenue Radio for Fresh Juice. As always, if you like the music on the show, check out Spotify playlists. That's Fresh Juice Mix 2022. Check out the Facebook group for Fresh Juice, facebook.com/group/Fresh Juice Media, facebook.com/group/Fresh Juice Media. Archives are at mixcloud.com/Fresh Juice Podcast, mixcloud.com/Fresh Juice Podcast. And rerun of this show will be this Saturday at 11 p.m. So thank you all for sipping that fresh juice. Peace. And bless.